Ball, that's out. Ball, that's inside.
Hey, after the double at his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
One out, nobody on. Astros shortstop in front with a 3-1 count.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And the 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Michael Brantley will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
Chopped toward the second baseman. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3. Victor Robles digging in now as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Into the corner and slicing foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Here it comes on 0-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench. Well located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Popped him up. Gurriel in foul ground. 2 down.
The left fielder, number 22.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Juan Soto. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah.
The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. And back in our nation's capital, before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Thank you, Heidi. He's set. Here it comes. Alex Bregman is at the plate as he takes a called strike 1.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Woo, not a spot you'd expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
2-strike pitch from Strasburg. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And the former #1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
0-1. Here's the pitch. 3 runs, just 2 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Got him.
He's got good swing and miss stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out 1 or more an inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
Lance McCullers is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Three runs, just 2 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ballgame, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3. Leading off the inning, Adam Eaton, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Throw will not be. And as I thought might be the case based on how close that play was, they're requesting a chance to review the replay and decide whether or not to challenge the safe call. And a dive, but he's back in there. Another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Here now is Trey Turner, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Down the third baseline. He dives, but he can't make the catch. It's a foul ball. Another one sent foul. High and deep down the left field line. And no one will get this one. Another 0-2 from Greinke.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Ryan Zimmerman comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Line to the right side. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And he's in safely to third as a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball game.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside of baseball and drive it the other way.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. Brantley to put it away. Now here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third. It's now a 3-2 contest. So no one on now after the sac fly. And that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Starlin Castro. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Center fielder on the run. He makes the catch. What a play on the... So here's Yuli Gurriel. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And he'll just put it in his pocket. It's an infield single.
Now batting, the catcher, Martin Maldonado.
At the plate, Martin Maldonado. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 0-1. Runners on the move for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down is there, and he's out as he's nailed by Suzuki. Tries to drag his way on here, but now he's behind 1 and 2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take. And he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
The 1-0 home. Down the first baseline. Fielded cleanly by Zimmerman. And he'll step on the bag himself. And the... Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, Heidi, thank you. And this is swung on and missed there by Suzuki, and he's in trouble now, down 0-2. Pitch is popped up. Gurriel is there for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting,
Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Victor Robles is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over.
leading off for the Astros, the second baseman, George.
From the stretch. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. This one's down to third. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Now batting.
At the plate, Jose Altuve, 1 for 2, including a double back in the first. Swung on and hit deep to left center. Robles is back on it, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap, and this one bounds around against the wall.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box, thinking two until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. And they'll run him down and tag him for the out. 1-1. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. And that'll get down for a base hit.
I don't know how he got to that fastball right there. That looked like the old Tommy Hawk approach back in the 60s and 70s getting to that point.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. As Strasburg will get ahead of him here with strike 1. And this one's in the dirt. 2 out with the man at first. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Suzuki corrals it, and the throw to first ends the inning. Here now is Juan Soto. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. And right into the shift. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The right fielder, number 2.
Here's the first pitch to him. Adam Eaton is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Popped him up. Bregman in foul ground. 2 down. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And Greinke gets ahead with the fastball. 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the. Ready for another chance, Carlos Correa, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. Hit hard up the middle, a dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
The 0-1. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Two-strike pitch from Strasburg. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my men on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
The 1-0 home. Lifted in the air to center. Robles waits on it. 2 gone.
Now batter.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And up next, the former Angel Martin Maldonado. From the belt, the pitch. Drives it out to deep right center field. Eaton going back. Gone! So it's a 2-run shot to right center, and just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
Now the national skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to do it now for Steven Strasburg. Not an altogether bad performance here, 6 2/3, but he stands to be the loser unless things can turn around. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
I love the fact that the hitter was able to foul that pitch away. I always thought with 2 strikes, you give the pitcher that in.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Astros plate 2 on the 2-run home run. Get up and stretch. It's now 5-2 Houston. Leading off the inning, Ryan Zimmerman, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
What a performance so far. Throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. On the ground to third. Bregman gloves it. And the throw takes the first baseman right into the charging path of the base runner, but he's able to make a nice swipe tag to record the first out. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Asdrubal Cabrera is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. And it's fouled away. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Peter caught too much of the zone.
Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. No balls and 1 strike. Greinke looks in. Here's the 0-1. Pitch popped up. Gurriel trying to get there, but the second baseman calls him off and makes the catch. George Springer the next to hit. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and a strike to count. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. In now, Jose Altuve. Last time through was a base hit. Now here's the pitch. Hey now.
Ooh, that pitch was up and in. That's one of those pitcher's purpose pitches, right? Fastball, something hard up and in. Now he can go down and away if he'd like.
And that one misses upstairs. 2-0.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off him. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
2 balls and a strike to Jose Altuve.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2.
borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. Here's Michael Brantley. So far 2 for 3 in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball swung on and missed.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Here's the 0-1. On a line to shortstop, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
The third baseman,
Stepping up to the plate, Alex Bregman. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Now the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 straight. Now at the plate, Kurt Suzuki. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, man. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense.
And now it looks like they want some time to review that one here, so they'll check with their replay guys. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Now's a good time for your pitcher to take a deep breath. He still has the lead, although it probably doesn't feel like it. So he can't worry about how he got into this mess. He just has to figure out how to get out of this mess.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. High in the air out to center field. Correa is there, and he has it for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out, and that'll bring up the dynamic bat of Juan Soto.
Boy, the Nationals could use a big hit right here. They really haven't been able to do much all game long. This would be a great time to get something going.
First delivery to him on the way. Line, but speared on a hop. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And a foul tip held onto here at strike 1.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding the zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
Throws him on the bender there, and he's in the hole 0-2.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's given the umpire an earful from that dugout.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 5-3 ball game. A shot down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. 1 run scores. And the run will score all the way from first. It's now a 6-5 ball game.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that. Daniel Hudson comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Ready once again, Carlos Correa. He leads things off here in what's now a very close ball game. 1 ball, no strikes the count. That evens it up 1-1. Now the pitch.
That's ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Grounded to short. Turner fields it cleanly. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
Hey, that's a heck of an approach right there. Leadoff single in the late innings. Team's down a little bit. Let's see if this ends up being a huge turning point in this one.
Into the box, Lance McCullers, as he'll run up to bunt here, but misses for strike 1. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. And a bunt attempt misses, and we'll see how they play it down 0-2.
He's going to be looking down at the third base coach right now, hoping he takes this bunt sign off. It's just a lost art in today's game.
And a bunt attempt here with 2 strikes that'll get foul, so he'll become out number 1. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0.
In today's game, if they're going to give you an out, you take it. You have to find a way to execute a pitch in the zone, allow him to get the bunt down, and take the out at first.
Just keeping him close. Thought about going for second, but instead, now they've got him in